momentum. Today we'll discuss about momentum. We will discuss about momentum and some relation between momentum and kinetic energy. Today we will discuss. So at first, what is momentum? So first of all, momentum means, now if you consider one object, here, if you consider one object, then let the mass of the object is m and the object is moving along that direction with a velocity v. Velocity is a vector quantity, so you can write this as a v vector. So momentum means, momentum implies, so it will be mass into velocity. Okay, so momentum is mass into velocity, and it can be written as p. So velocity is a vector quantity, so we can write, so it would be, if you multiply a scalar with a vector, so it would be vector. So momentum is also a vector quantity, so this momentum is also a vector quantity. What is vector quantity? Means the physical quantity which has both magnitude and direction. So momentum is one, momentum is also a vector quantity, because here velocity is a vector quantity. So sometimes you have some confusion, what is the difference between speed and velocity. So when some direction is associated with the speed, then we consider this one as velocity. Means if the direction is given, here now some direction is given, so then velocity, we can, this is called velocity, means the direction along with speed. So speed with direction is called velocity. Now, so momentum means what? First of all, momentum is a mass into velocity. So mathematically we can write momentum p is equal mv. P is vector, so v is vector, p is also vector. So momentum p is equal mv. Now say, what is the unit of momentum? What is the unit of momentum? So unit of momentum is what? Unit of momentum is equal, so it would be unit of momentum. What? So two different unit in SI system and CGS system. So in SI system, the unit of momentum is what? In SI system, unit of mass, it would be kg, and unit of velocity, it would be what? Kg, then meter per second. So kg, meter per second. In CGS system, it would be gram, centimeter per second. Now, so this one is what? Mass. So SI unit of mass is kg. Velocity means distance by time, so it would be meter per second. In SI, kg meter per second. In CGS system, it would be gram centimeter per second. Okay, so this is the unit, and you can say the mathematical expression for momentum. Then dimension. What would be the dimension of momentum? Dimension means what? Using the symbolic representation of fundamental physical quantities, basically to how to derive, clear? How to write, the one, we can say how to write one symbolic representation using the fundamental quantities, clear? Then we can say this is what? Dimension. So dimension means, you can see here, dimension of p. So dimension of p is equal dimension of m into dimension of v. So dimension of m is what? Third bracket m, and v means l t to the power minus 1. So it will be m l t to the power minus 1. So from here we can see the SI unit is what? SI unit of mass is kg, SI unit of length is meter, SI unit of time is second, so kg meter per second, and CGS unit is what? Gram centimeter per second. So this is the dimension. So now dimension means how many times we are using the fundamental quantities, how many times and how many fundamental quantities we are using to find this particular derived physical quantity. You know, different types of physical quantities are there, fundamental, supplementary, derived. So now this is what derived physical quantity, because with the help of the fundamental physical quantity we are finding the dimension of linear momentum P. So this is what linear momentum. Next, the relation between today's main part is what the relation between momentum and kinetic energy. So relation between B2 in, don't write like this, short form between momentum P and kinetic energy, you can say E suffix K, kinetic energy, or simply we can say, instead of this we can say only K. Okay, so now kinetic energy means when one object of mass m is in motion and say the velocity v, then kinetic energy is what? We know the formula half mv square. So half mv square is the kinetic energy of the moving particle. So what is the kinetic energy? So kinetic energy means half into mass of the object into the square of the velocity. So half mv square. Now we can do one thing. So this is the kinetic energy. So we can do one thing. So write kinetic energy E suffix K, symbolic representation we can use E suffix K, or kinetic energy K dot E, or only K, all are same. Now we are using E suffix K, or you can select K, no problem. So you write energy kinetic, so suffix K is here. Now K equal what? Half m v square. Next, then we can do one thing, one trick we can apply. Kinetic energy is equal half into m v square into m divided by m. Why? Because we want to find the relation between kinetic energy and the momentum. So if you multiply the same value at numerator and the denominator, basically the value remains same. If you multiply same here at the numerator and the denominator, then the total value remains same, no change. So now do one thing. So right now we can write Ek is equal half m square v square. This one, this is m into this is m, so m into m square, and this v square as it is. So we can write what? Half m v square divided by m. Okay. This one, see, now note it down, run. Next, then from here we can write energy of kinetic energy Ek is equal half, this one is what? This one is what? P square divided by m. Then question is what? Why P square? We know the momentum, linear momentum P equal what? mv. So if P equal mv, so we can write and then we can write this one, m square v square is nothing but P square. So where is written m square v square, we can write here P square. So half, then m square v square means what? P square divided by m. So from here we can write Ek, energy of kinetic, it would be P square by 2m. This is a very important relation. Clear now? When you consider kinetic energy and momentum, the relation between kinetic energy momentum in kinetic energy is P square by 2m. Means the momentum square divided by 2 times of the mass or 2 times of the object. So kinetic energy means P square by 2m. Now then you can see from here what is the value of P. So we can find P square is equal cross multiply the denominator 1. So cross multiply Ek into 2m means 2m and kinetic energy part Ek. What is the value of P? So P equal root 2 m E K. So this is very very important. Another equation. This is very important equation where we can write here P implies linear momentum. Then energy Ek implies kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of the object. And what is M? M implies M be the mass of the given object or mass of the object. Okay, so linear momentum is P, kinetic energy K, M, this one. So what is the relation between kinetic energy? What is the relation between kinetic energy? Momentum means linear momentum and the mass. So kinetic energy or linear momentum means P equal root 2MEK. Clear now? So remember this one. This is a very very important equation. Right now we are discussing it, but when we discuss about different topics from physics, maybe in higher physics or in BSc level or HS level physics, then this equation also a very very important equation. Clear now? So you can see some similarities. So remember this one, the equation basically very very important equation. One is what? Kinetic energy is equal P square by 2m, and here value of, and we can find the value of P is what? Root 2mk. Okay, so this is the equation. Note it down. Okay, done. Momentum. We are talking about momentum now. So depending on this, so what are the two formulas? So basic two formulas are we get here. So kinetic energy E or suffix K is equal P square by 2m, and another one we get what is the value of P equal root 2 m E suffix K. In different book also there is not only written K. So K means what? Kinetic energy. Okay. So now let me write some question at first. Clear? So without wasting time, let me write the question at first. Then let me pause the video. Then I'll write the question. Then it again. Now question is what? Find kinetic energy of a body of mass 1 kg and linear momentum this. So pause the video, try to solve it. What is the formula? This is the basic formula. Formula is what? Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, we know kinetic energy K E is equal what? What A? This one is what? They ask now. Find the kinetic energy is what? Half m b square. Sir, kinetic energy half m b square. So now, what is the value of m? Sir, 1 kg. What is the value of v? Here is given linear momentum. So these equation will not work. इसे तो तुम कर नहीं सकते. So kinetic energy means another formula is what? Kinetic energy is equal P square by 2m. Oh, यहाँ पे हमने लिखे थे kinetic energy E suffix K. So P square by 2m. What is the value of P? So P is given what? 2 kg meter per second. So as I write here 2 square divided by 2m. 2 into mass 1 kg. So it will be what? It will be 4 divided by 2. So this is equal what? It will be 2, and energy of energy, it is the unit of energy in SI system, joule. अरे नहीं रे भाई, joule, not joule, only joule, J. हाँ? ओके ना? अरे भाई यार जी, J, 2 joule. So kinetic energy, how to calculate? Find the kinetic energy of a body of mass 1 kg and linear momentum 2 kg meter per second. So how to find? So first of all, we know this is the basic equation, kinetic energy. This is equal half mv square. But भाई साहब इधर देखो m, what is the value of m? 1 kg given. Okay sir, the value of mass 1 kg given. Then but linear momentum given, v is not given. So this is why we using the Bauer equation. You can see ek equal p square by 2m. So ek equal p square by 2m. So what is the value of p? P means linear momentum. So 2. So instead of p write 2 square. So it will be 4 divided by 2m, not 2. So it will be 2m. So you can see here 2 into m. What is the value of 1? M? 1. So it will be 2 into 1. It will be 2. So 4 by 2 it will be 2. 2 joule. So the kinetic energy is what? 2 joule. Those are elementary videos. Slowly try to understand. Okay, now so it will be 2 joule. So total energy is what? 2 joule. चलो note it down. Done? Okay. Pause करके note down करो. Down. Now another question. One question is given. Here is one question given. चलो एक चटनी वाला क्वेश्चन लेता हूँ, इजी वाला. The kinetic energy of a moving body of linear momentum p is doubled. Then the final momentum of the body is what? The kinetic energy of a moving body of a linear momentum p is doubled. The answer is once again. The kinetic energy of a body or moving body of linear momentum p is doubled. Then the final momentum is, they ask what is the final momentum. Let me write the question at first. Now see, this is the question. This is the question. Where is the marker? This is the marker. So now see, given kinetic energy of a moving body of linear momentum p is doubled. भाई कौन सी चीज डबल हो गई? काइनेटिक एनर्जी डबल हो. क्लियर ना? बोल रहा है ना, काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द मूविंग बॉडी ऑफ लिनियर मोमेंटम p इज डबल. देन द फाइनल मोमेंटम बोल रहा है कि भाई पहले वन ऑब्जेक्ट इज मूविंग, नहीं मजे लाइक दिस. वन ऑब्जेक्ट, एक ऑब्जेक्ट मूव कर रहा है, मास m और वेलोसिटी v. So you know, for this kinetic energy can be written as, or we can say momentum can be written as p equal root 2 mk. Root 2 mk. Now next time they inform if the kinetic energy is doubled, means what? Now this is the p na, initially this one. Now basically kinetic energy is doubled, means what? Say the momentum is p dash, it would be root 2 m, and kinetic energy is now writing this one is k is kinetic energy. Okay, so instead of writing ek mk, so we are writing k only. So means what? 2k, because kinetic energy is doubled. अरे भाई साहब, kinetic energy is doubled ना, so this is why k equal to k. Putting this one k equal to k. Here is written kinetic energy of a moving body of the linear momentum p is doubled. जो एक ऑब्जेक्ट जिसका linear momentum p है, kinetic energy अब डबल हो चुके हैं. Then find the final momentum. जब kinetic energy डबल हो गए तब final momentum क्या होगा बोलो. So now p dash equal what? It would be root ta. It will be what? इस 2 को बाहर लाओ, इस 2 को हम बाहर लाएंगे क्योंकि भाई ये तो p के टर्म में लिखना है. So as it is write this one, इस 2 को बाहर लाओ. So means what? root 2. Then it would be 2 mk. भाई इस 2 को बाहर लाओ ना. So then 2 into m into k, 2 mk. So means what? p dash equal root 2 times p. Root 2 times p. So this is the final momentum. Okay, so this is the final momentum. Now once again what try to understand. Kinetic energy of a moving body of the linear momentum p is doubled. Then the final momentum of the body is what? Means final momentum. What is the final momentum? So पहले try to understand. Imagine करो कि एक ऑब्जेक्ट जिसका मास m है और v वेलोसिटी से मूव कर रहा है. क्योंकि भाई अगर मोशनल ऑब्जेक्ट ना हो तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी तो नहीं हो पाएगी. सो इसलिए ऑब्जेक्ट मूव कर रहा है. सो द ऑब्जेक्ट इज इन मोशन. Now, when the object is in motion, then what is the relation between momentum and the kinetic energy? Sir, this one is what? P equal root 2mk. When kinetic energy is k, momentum is p, means object moves along a straight line or along a path with the velocity v and the mass of the object is m. Now, according to the question, when the kinetic energy is doubled, so मोमेंटम मस्ट भी चेंज. अरे भाई काइनेटिक एनर्जी अगर डबल हो जाए तो मोमेंटम तो चेंज होगा ना. सो अब ऐसे लिखते हैं कि मान के चलो कि आप जो मोमेंटम है दिस वन इज व्हाट पी डैश. सो इट विल बी रूट 2m इंटू 2k. सो पी डैश इक्वल, सो हम रूट 2 को बाहर लो, 2 को बाहर लो, सो इट विल बी रूट 2 एंड रेस्ट पार्ट. सो इट विल बी रूट 2 इंटू p. So what would be the answer? So it will be root 2 into p. So a final momentum is what? Root 2 times previous momentum. Final momentum is what? Root 2 times previous momentum. भाई p कहाँ से आए? From here, if you replace this one, root 2 mk here, so it will be p. Okay, so this is a, you can say, related to momentum, and few questions are related. Now another question. They have one interesting question. Let me write it. So question is what? Two body of masses m1 and m2. What is given? भाई क्या दिया है पहले देखो. टू बॉडी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टू बॉडी गिवन. ओके, टू बॉडी गिवन. वन फर्स्ट, द मास ऑफ द फर्स्ट बॉडी इज m1, mass of the second body is m2. So two bodies are given. The mass of the first body is m1, mass of the second body is m2. Have equal momentum, means their momentum are same. So now consider this one. This is the, you can say, mass object mass m1, and this is the another object whose mass is m2. Equal momentum. Equal momentum means what? Their moment means momentum is same. Equal momentum. Momentum is same. Okay. This one momentum is same. Two different body and they are in motion. They are in motion. But here is what is written. Their momentum is same. Find the ratio of their kinetic energy. So means how to find their ratio of kinetic energy? Now if it now ratio of kinetic energy you can find like this. The ratio of kinetic energy, so it will be what? Half m v1 square is to half m v2 square. Very good. m1 and m2 given, masses m1 and m2 given. But what about the velocity? भाई velocity के बारे में कोई पता नहीं है. No information. So what is information is given? Have equal momenta. Have equal momenta means momentum is same. So we can write the kinetic energy in terms of momentum. So means what? We can write. So now at first we know the kinetic energy of the first object is what? Say k1 is equal what? p1 square by 2m. This one k2 means what? p2 square by 2m. So now what is the value of k1? They ask na, k1 is to k2. So this can be written as k1 by k2. Ratio can be written basically this one. In case ratio can be written in fraction form. So k1 by p2. What is the value of k1? So let's करो p1 square by 2m divided by p2 square by 2m, which is nothing but p1 square by 2m into 2m by p2 square. Sir, why? If we convert this this one divided by this one. So division, if we convert division into multiplication, we have to write the reciprocal कि भाई तू ऊपर जा तो नीचे आ, p1 square by 2m into 2m by p2 square. आई बात समझ में? So means what you can see p1 square by 2m into here is 2m by p2 square. अब मारो m को मारो, this one 2m, हाय this one is m1 and this is m2. तो ये तो नहीं मरेगा भाई, m तो जिंदा ही रहे, तो जिंदा रहो. this one is what m, तो इधर m2 गए और इधर m1 रहे. So and we know momentum, equal momentum is what? Why? P1 is equal P2. Equal momentum, what is the value of P1? This is the value of P2. So we can write this is P. So 1, 2 को हटाओ, then both will be cancelled. So we get what? M2 by M1, which is implies M2 is to M1. M2 is to M1. So result is what? M2 is to M1. So means what is the significance? When two mass, two body, masses are same, and momentum are same. So what is the basically ratio of kinetic energy? M1 is to M2. M1 is to M2 means if you know the mass and if their momentum are same, then the ratio of kinetic energy is nothing but the ratio of their masses only. Okay, so this one. So how to solve? Try to understand the question, read the question properly, think about it. भाई सोचो इसके बारे में, पढ़ो, then try to solve. Okay. So this type of question, I'll give you one question, then try to solve it. एक क्वेश्चन हम दे रहे हैं, तुम इसे सॉल्व करो. एक क्वेश्चन हम दे रहे हैं, आप उसे सॉल्व करो. What is given? Now two bodies, masses 2m, two bodies of masses. Here is one is what? 2m. Masses is what? 1. Masses of 2m. And here is another one, 2m and m. Here is m. Have their kinetic energies as a ratio. So ratio of kinetic energy given. So ratio of their kinetic energy are given is what? Here 8 is to 1. Okay. Now find the ratio ratio the ratio of their momentum. Okay, what is given? Two bodies of masses. भाई दो बॉडी का मास दिया हुआ है, एक का मास है 2m, दूसरा का m. Have clear ना? और what is given? Ratio of their kinetic energy. So total question, two bodies of masses 2m and m have their kinetic energy are in ratio, means the ratio of kinetic energy are given 8 is to 1. Find the ratio of their momentum. Okay, so what is given? Two bodies of masses, दो बॉडी, दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट का मास दिया हुआ है, और देन काइनेटिक एनर्जी, रेशियो ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज गिवन, द मोमेंटम फाइंड करो. हाउ टू फाइंड? नाउ टिक 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 डू इट. डन? नाउ सी, एक बार पॉज करके सोचो, उसके बाद करो. ओके, नाउ सी, two bodies of masses m1, 2m and m are given. Their kinetic energy, ratio of kinetic energy is given. So means what? We know ratio of kinetic energy means what? K1 divided by K2. This one is what given? 8 by 1. With ratio, मान लीजिए the first the kinetic energy of the first object is K1 and kinetic energy of the second object is K2. So ratio is given what? 8 by 1. भाई साहब, K1 means what? P1 square by 2m. This is why na. At first I said beta these those formulas are very very important. These two given formulas are very very important. And K2 means what? P2 square by 2m. Means here m1, m2. It would be 8 by 1. But now here, what is given up to here clear now? So let me write it. So P1 square by 2m. So means write P1 square by 2 into m1. What is the value of m1? 2m. So write here 2m divided by P2 square. P2 square divided by what is the value of m2? So 2 into m, which is nothing but 8 by 1. Okay. Now this part अभी भी लिखना है. Try to understand, समझो और करो. Now this one convert it. So it would be P1 square by 2 into 2m. Okay, into. Then this 2m, 2 into m divided by P2 square is equal 8 by 1. So these 2 and m, these 2m cancel. So you can write here P1 square divided by P2 square. It would be what? 16 by 1. भाई क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन करने देखो, इस 2 को सर्वाइव किया ना, इस 2 को इस 8 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. P1 square by P2 square as it is. So this can be written as P1 by P2 whole square is it would be 16 by 1. So from here we can find the ratio of P1 P2. It would be what? Root 61 by 1. So P1 by P2 it would be root 16 by 1. P1 by P2 it would be 4 by 1. So ratio is what? 4 is to 1. So P1 is to P2. So from here we can write P1 is to P2 is equal 4 is to 1. This one from here 20. This one we can write P1 is to P2 is 4 is to 1. Okay.